As you know, former President Donald Trump was kicked off the ballot in Colorado. That issue is now before the U.S. Supreme Court. They're trying to figure out, when Colorado made that move, was it constitutionally sound? Were they right or wrong? The justices listened to arguments from both sides today.
And Fox 10's Lauren Clark joins us live from downtown Phoenix to share how this decision could have national implications and how it might impact us here in Arizona.
Hey, good evening there, John and Christina. Yeah, this case has the potential to influence the election. However, legal experts are ultimately thinking that that will not happen.
Very unusual case.
ASU constitutional law professor Paul Bender says it all started in Colorado.
And they found this provision of the 14th Amendment, which says that if you were a federal official and you took an oath to support the Constitution, and then you committed an insurrection, you barred from the ballot.
That's what the Colorado Supreme Court hinged its December ruling on, barring former President Trump from its state ballots by qualifying his actions on January 6th as an insurrection. The Supreme Court tried to determine Thursday if that decision was proper.
Our Constitution applies equally to everybody, regardless of their popularity.
Attorney Jason Murray argued to the 9 justices that the Colorado Supreme Court stance should be upheld. Colorado Secretary of State Jenna Griswold agreed.
3 of the 14th Amendment is in place to protect our country from insurrectionists.
But Trump's attorneys pushed back, attacking the argument on several grounds, including the legal interpretation of several phrases and the overall purpose of the provision adapted after the Civil War. Several justices, including the liberal-leaning Jackson and Keegan, appeared to somewhat accept this argument, seemingly showing skepticism by peppering attorneys with difficult questions, leading former President Trump to feel confident.
I listened today, and I thought our arguments were very, very strong.
As for Bender, he thinks the case will likely be unanimous or very close to unanimous in Trump's favor.
Because this is a Civil War constitutional amendment that was designed to get people who were engaged in a revolution against the United States and to stop them from coming back into office in the United States. This is nothing like that. And I think the court should not take a provision that was written for one thing and apply it more than 100 years later to something completely different.
So when is a decision coming? Well, both parties have asked for a quick decision, and Bender thinks one is on the horizon. John and Christina?
Yeah, Lauren, as far as Arizona goes, there was a discussion about possibly removing Trump from the ballot here, and Secretary of State Adrian Fontes, for the first time on Newsmaker, said, no, we are not going to keep Mr. Trump off the ballot here.
That's right, John. Breaking the news to you during that time. Yeah, the Democratic Secretary of State did say under Arizona law, as so long as the former president files and is on at least 2 other ballots, he will be on our ballots right here in Arizona. Reporting live here in Phoenix, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.